Get ready to witness naval power on a scale that borders on science fiction. In the world of maritime warfare, destroyers are the ultimate multi-tool hunting submarines, swatting missiles from the sky and striking targets hundreds of miles inland. But the United States Navy hasn't just built destroyers, it has created technological monsters. Today, we're looking at 10 specific ships so advanced they could individually challenge the entire military capability of many nations. These vessels are floating fortresses, packed with systems that redefine 21st century warfare. First, let's look at the ships that seem to have sailed directly out of a futuristic movie, the Zumwalt-class. Kicking off our list is the USS Zumwalt DDG 1000. Let's be honest, this thing doesn't even look like a ship. Its radical tumble-home hull, where the sides slope inward, makes it 50 times harder to detect on radar than a conventional destroyer. It's a 610-foot ghost. But its stealth is just the beginning. The Zumwalt is an all-electric ship running on an integrated power system. This system generates a staggering 78 megawatts of electricity. That's enough to power a small city. Or, as the Navy is now planning, to power directed energy weapons and hypersonic missiles. Next is its sister ship, the USS Michael Monsoor, DDG 1001. Identical in its terrifying profile, the Monsoor shares the same revolutionary technology. It features 80 Advanced Vertical Launch System, or AVLS cells. These are not your standard launch tubes. They are positioned along the hull, meaning the ship can take a direct hit to its missile bay, absorb the blast, and keep on fighting. It's a level of survivability that is truly amazing. Rounding out this futuristic trio is the USS Lyndon B. Johnson, DDG 1002. This is the third and final ship of the Zumwalt-class, and it represents a critical pivot. While its two sister ships were built with massive 155mm advanced gun systems, the Navy canceled the billion-dollar ammunition. So, what's the new plan? The Lyndon B. Johnson, and eventually, its sister ships are being retrofitted to carry the common hypersonic glide body. We're talking about missiles that travel at over Mach 5, able to strike any target on Earth with almost no warning. A single ship with this capability is a global strategic asset. Those three ships are technological marvels. But the hard-hitting backbone of the US Navy is a class that has been perfected over decades. We're talking about the Arleigh Burke class, but specifically the brand new Flight III variant. These aren't just upgrades. They're the most powerful surface combatants ever built. The lead ship of this new fleet is the USS Jack H. DDG 125. This ship is the first of its kind, and its superpower is its vision. The Jack H. Lucas is the first destroyer built with the new AN divided by SPY-6 radar. This isn't just a spinning dish. It's a solid-state array that is 100 times more sensitive than the legendary SPY-1 radar it replaces. What does that mean? It can track more targets, smaller targets, and targets that are farther away than anything else out there. It can see a baseball from hundreds of miles away. This brings us to the next ships in the production line, all built around this incredible radar. The USS Louis H. Wilson Jr., DDG 126, is currently under construction, being assembled with this advanced capability from the keel up. Then we have the USS Ted Stevens, DDG 128, which has already been launched and is currently being fitted out, and the USS Jeremiah Denton, DDG 129, which just hit the water. Why are these four ships so revolutionary? Their SPY-6 radar is fully integrated with the latest Aegis combat system. This system acts as the ship's brain, fusing all sensor data into a single, terrifyingly clear picture of the battlefield. This brain can identify, track, and kill dozens of threats simultaneously. It can launch a Standard Missile-6 to intercept a hypersonic missile in the upper atmosphere, while at the same time launching an evolved Sea Sparrow missile to take out a sea-skimming drone just feet above the water. But the list doesn't stop. The USS William Charette, DDG 130, USS George M. Neal DDG-131, and USS Quentin Walsh DDG-132 are all in the pipeline, being built to the exact same Flight III standard. This isn't a handful of prototypes. It's the new standard for the entire fleet. Each of these 7 Flight III destroyers carries 96 vertical launch system cells. These cells can be quad-packed, meaning a single cell can hold 4 missiles. They can carry Tomahawk cruise missiles for 1,000-mile land strikes, anti-submarine rockets, and a blistering array of anti-air missiles. We're talking about a single ship carrying a missile arsenal that could devastate an entire Air Force or Navy. And just when you thought it couldn't get more advanced, ships like the USS Bainbridge are now being armed with new counter-drone Coyote interceptors. They can launch these small, incredibly fast kamikaze drones to defend against the swarms that have become a defining threat of modern warfare. So, what's next? Believe it or not, the Navy is already designing what comes after the Flight III. It's called the DDG-X program. This future ship will combine the stealth of the Zumwalt with the sensor power of the Flight III, but with even more space and power for hypersonic weapons and 600 kilowatt lasers. From the 50 times stealthier Zumwalt-class to the all-seeing Flight III ships with their SPY-6 radar, these 10 destroyers represent the absolute apex of naval technology. They are a testament to engineering, a symbol of power, and a clear sign that the future of warfare is already here.